You know, a lot of people have seen them. I have too. You gotta say, those white letters on the tires that you see on a lot more cars lately look really cool. Fortunately though, when you come up on a lot of them and you walk up on them, a lot of them are glued on. And to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of that glued on look. I want to see something, and when I see it, it just doesn't look right to me. So I did a little research and found out that there's better ways, or different ways at least, let's say. One way is what I've done to accomplish this right here. Now, it's not perfect, and it's mostly done, but to an eye, especially a couple feet away, it looks pretty darn good. How did I do it? Well, let me explain. One, this is an alcohol prep pad. I've used these to thoroughly wipe the tire clean, the Toyo all in and out, very, very clean, over and over and over again, trying to get as much oil removed as we can. These you can buy at Target, anywhere. They're just all alcohol prep pads, necessary for sure. You definitely don't want a dirty, smudged up looking pad when you're done. So they're cheap, use a lot of them, get the area completely clean. Be back in a second. I bought 3 Sharpies. A bold point Sharpie, white, a medium point. These are all oil-based, must be oil-based. And then I found another pen, I don't know what this thing's called, the SIPA marker, that says that it also is used for tires. It's being advertised that way. I haven't used this yet. I'm going with the Sharpie. I like the way it's going so far, and I want to show you. So, we're doing the Toyo, the outline on this tire, the Toyo. And what I found was, one, you want to shake these up real good. This is paint, so you definitely want to shake. Well, after you shake it, initially you're going to depress the tip down, keep shaking it, and then a few different times you want to push down. It's going to take a few times to get that, you can see, to get it to dispense. Okay? And then what I found was, because of the fatness of the tip, I'm able to really easily and neatly go around the outside of the thing. I'm not, because it's a raised point, I just let that tip kind of rest carefully on that raised letter spots, and it seems to do a pretty good job outlining it. I mean, it takes some patience, it takes a steady hand, neither of which I have, but what I'm doing is kind of slowly, and then I'm not forcing it. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a couple of coats. But if you look, for the first coat, it went on fast, it went on pretty clean, and it gave me enough of a base that I can come back with in a little bit and do a second coat and get myself a pretty good look. So I'm going to continue onward and do the rest of the letters, and we'll come back, we'll take a look at how it is when it's done. By the way, sometimes you are going to overmark things and do that little alcohol at the end, or a little toothpick can help you clean out some of those areas, it seems. Of course, the long-term test is going to be after driving this car through Goldrush. What are these letters going to look like? Are they going to still be on the car? Are they going to be yellow? Are they going to be cracked? Who knows? I don't know. But if you don't try different things, you don't know. And this is one cheap way. These are a few dollars each. Each one of these, probably I have $8 to $10 invested into this whole project right now. Let me keep going. I'll show you the end result in a little bit. First coat is done. As you can see, you don't force it the first time out. Still a light coat. Still using the fat tip right now on these. And I'm going to wait a little bit, let it dry, and then add a second layer. 2-3 coats later, probably 3 little touch-ups here and there. This is the end result. You can see, of course, up close. If you get in close, you could see it's far from perfect, but as it dries and as you step away, not even a couple of feet, you see it's actually a pretty good look, and good enough for the Belladonna Car Works La Squalo, I think, and good enough for my satisfaction for now. Let's just see how it lasts. So back from Goldrush, car's back in the garage now, and I wanted to follow up on something, on a project that I did. Basically, here's what we've got after driving about 1,200 miles, and through rain and some other stuff here. As you can see, they've definitely have yellowed, but we talked about that and thought that that might be something to be expected. Looks like there is some light cracking in there as well. I haven't tried to wash them or do anything to them, so I've left them like this. You can see same on the proxies, about the same condition. But, well, I mean, overall not too bad. And I was wondering now if I go and touch up on top of this what they're going to look like. Kind of might be my next experiment.